What I was able to do real time is to get involved into a case before we got a CSAT survey that it wasn't a great experience, and we could go in and turn that negative sentiment to positive. Hello, I'm Catherine Sullivan. I am the Senior Vice President for Customer Success at Salesforce. We have a huge responsibility to be there for our customers. We need to do that effectively. We need to do it at scale. And so when I think about the support experience, it's evolving. We're not in the back room any longer in a call center. We are actively engaged in all touch points of their life cycle. We're coming from this maybe historical state where we looked at KPIs that were more static. This is a transformation that we're in, that SupportLogic gives you a tool to be engaged real time with the case. We are providing signals throughout their entire life journey with us that are feeding not only insights, but are helping the businesses really understand how do we get better. Before I had SupportLogic, it was always a reaction to something that happened weeks before. What I was able to do real time is to get involved into a case and turn that negative sentiment to positive. So we could actually identify before we got a CSAT survey that it wasn't a great experience, that we were leaning into that maybe not optimal experience, and we could go in and course correct. The results we were able to achieve leveraging SupportLogic were phenomenal. There are three specific ones I want to call out. First and foremost, we saw north of 50% reduction in our escalations. Game changer. For two reasons. One is there's a cost for every escalation, from a true hard dollar cost, but a soft dollar cost. When you think about the negative sentiment customers are walking away with, we're reducing that. We're able to achieve real-time engagement with them. The second one was, how do we scale, right? You think about managers' time and swarm leads' time. SupportLogic gave us back, on average, an hour a day per manager and swarm lead. Huge gains for us when we look at our productivity and effectiveness in these roles. Lastly, but really probably the most important aha moment for me, is when we're able to take the signals to identify we have a spike in negative sentiment, which would result, if we do not engage, in a negative CSAT. That was the aha moment where my entire leadership team was like, okay, we see a signal, we need to act. So every time we're seeing that negative sentiment spike, we are literally swarming to bring that down, and we see the right results when it comes to our survey